Welcome to Wonderland Weekly, hosted by Toronto Ty. Now sit back and have a wonderful week.
Hey everyone, Toronto Ty back here again this week. We are going to check out all more new things for this season. Maybe not all of them. I had to cut out a bunch of footage from last week because I am trying to keep these videos relatively short. But yeah, I know that there is a ton of new stuff going on that has gone on this past week. And we'll check it out. You know, people keep talking about the sign being, the new thing for Vortex, but that's not the only new thing. They also put in Cupholders. Yay! I am a huge fan of any coaster that has Cupholders. So many great views of Yukon Striker. So many great views. Ooh, that loop. Alright, so right here next to Yukon Striker's tunnel exit, they painted it. They painted the entire tunnel, so that's really, really cool. I really actually like that. I haven't gotten on the ride today, so I'm not sure, if it improves the ride or anything. I don't imagine it has much of an effect, but it's still just kind of nice. And then also right here, please keep off fresh sod. They laid newly laid sod all the way around Yukon Striker's tunnel exit, as well as on the hill over there. I'll get you a shot of that in a moment. But yeah, nice little upgrades still going on. All kinds of freshly laid sod all around the former orbiter spot. As well, the Mayan statue is still here, guys. Yay! I was kind of worried that they might take it out this week, but but no, it's still here. I promise I won't keep doing updates on it. That shot from over here. Some progress here at Miners Cafe, by which I mean it doesn't have a front or sign or anything, but that does bode well. It means that it is going to be, I'm sure, reopening soon with a vastly different profile. So yeah, over on the Windseeker exit side of the tunnel, they did plant all that sod right in there. So that looks way nicer now. Guys, I gotta tell you, this is probably the best near-miss element in the park between Vortex and Yukon Striker. Right there, because of the turn right there, oh my goodness, it really feels like you are about to hit that support beam right there. Really, really incredible. Like, totally adds to the Vortex experience. We are about to head into the Frontier Canada Trail. My name for it. But yes, so they have set up this giant umbrella here over these tables, which is really, really nice. I'm so happy that this is finally open. Gold Rush Junction, including the Coca-Cola Refresh Center over here. So this is where you're gonna get, your drinks and all that other junk, as well as funnel cakes and the deep fried butter. Really, really cool. And then the mess hall right over here, which is still in progress. You can see right in here, they are working away. Hopefully it'll be ready soon, but already it looks really, really nice. They painted it, said it's all red, and yeah, and then, you know, you've got this gate right here, which, you know, is for maintenance access to Yukon Striker. So it's not quite the renovation I was hoping for, but the Splash Surf Shop is now known, I believe, as the Muskoka Beach Shop. And as part of that, obviously we can't go inside quite yet, but as part of that, they repainted all the walls here. So they are now wood. Probably still have you know, a bit of work to do here. But yeah, they did all that. So it's interesting. Nice little change. Over on the other side of the pathway, we've got a bunch of trees, which are really, really nice, surrounding this area that I am sure is for future expansion. You can quote me on that. That's fine. I don't know. I don't have any inside information there, but that would be my guess. Is that you know, some small little ride maybe could fit here. Family ride would be nice. Another part of the renovation here, over by Muskoka Beachwear and this Frontier Trail, if you will, the washrooms that were part of the change rooms here for Splashworks, they are now accessible from the outside, which is really, really nice. We have had, you know, a surprising lack of washrooms in the park, to be quite honest. So this is, yeah. Very, very much appreciated. Absolutely fantastic. Over on this side, they still have this pathway here for vehicles to get in, as well as a gate, and that leads over to the water's edge. So I imagine that is, you know, for that will remain this way for the foreseeable future, at the very least. But yeah, I imagine if they do plan on doing anything with this plot of land, that they will have to leave this area untouched. I really, really love this ride. Just saying. And I love getting footage of it. My goodness, this ride has so many great angles to film it. And while I'm showing off the ride, this is the designated smoking area right over here, as the old designated smoking area has been closed off. It is under the zero-G winder, so obviously not an appropriate place for designated smoking area. And they did put in a new gate here, which looks really, really nice. Goodness, they did such an amazing job of fitting this ride into the park. Just incredible. I mean, this one support that stretches over the pathway is it's pretty interesting. I really like it though. Yeah, I still would really like them to do something else with this runway section, but you know, trench is still cool. I just want it to be to look like it's finished. I still feel like it doesn't look that way. I guess I spoke too soon last week. They did update this kiosk to have letters on top that say CTR. And I mean, those I don't really like. It does make it look like the ride is named CTR. But then over here, then they have, you know, like this little Crash Bandicoot sign. It says Crash Team Racing Nitro-Fueled, which I'm guessing is the name of the remastered game, Crash Team Racing. So yeah, this one I'm fine with, and I like everything else on the course. And I mean, honestly, like, it really just, you know, opens up the possibilities. Like maybe we could see some additional you know, more medieval theming coming along here soon. You know, like maybe turn this into some kind of castle bridge, or, you know, something. I think this opens up possibilities more than anything else, so I am happy with this. If anyone has any information about what these posts here are for, these ones, you know, definitely look like the ones that have gone up in Medieval Fair, so maybe there's still some that have yet to be put in, and I'm not sure where they would go, but yeah, interesting to see those. But then you've got these black ones here, and these black ones, yeah, I'm not sure where they're going. It looks like they are ready to have banners attached to them, and they definitely look like brand new. Yeah, I don't know, you know, maybe Action Zone or World Expo. Yeah, I don't know. Very, very strange, very interesting. So over here in Candy Shop on International Street, what used to be a large area for, you know, various pack yourself candies, is now additional space for candy apples and caramel apples, as well as, you know, the place to make fudge. So that's actually really, really nice. I like that. But I feel like it has an additional level as well. Well, I mean, you have the popcorn over here, which is cool. You got different flavors of popcorn. But I feel like they did this primarily to prepare for Winterfest. Winterfest is going to have, you know, Mrs. Claus's kitchen, and I feel like that will be here. And so probably this gate here will open, and they'll, you know, let kids come in here to to make whatever little treats they will be able to make. Alright everyone, we're getting close to the end of the video, so of course you know that means it is time for trivia time. So for this week's trivia time, I want you to let me know in the comments below who was the original manufacturer of Action Theater. It opened back in 1994, so yeah, if you guys know who the original manufacturer is for Action Theater, let me know in the comments below, and I'll give you a shout out in my next video. And a huge shout out to both people who got last week's question correct. That was DJ Ease and Ryan Rollercoaster. Huge shout out to both of you guys. Hopefully I'm saying both of your names correctly. But yeah, and yeah, so last week I asked which was the first coaster added to the park after it opened, and of course the answer is Skyrider, the classic Togo stand-up coaster, the second Togo stand-up coaster ever added or ever built, and it was right over there back in 1985, and you know, of course, was removed in 2014 in order to make way for Yukon Striker. Yes, Skyrider is now exists in its new home in Italy, Cavallino Matto. So if you guys miss it a whole awful lot, you can go visit it there. And of course, now we have Yukon Striker replacing the famous loop with another famous loop. One last shot of Yukon Striker for the day. I know I've had a lot today. But I mean, come on. It's such a beautiful ride. And yeah, that is the view from the bridge in front of Wonder Mountain. How awesome is that? Alright everyone, just finishing up the day here in the Grand World Exposition of 1890, or World Expo if you prefer. Yeah, I would have been updating you guys on the status of the All the Rage VR experience thing, but I don't have an update for you. Nothing has changed. The windows are still blacked out, and no other progress. But yeah, great week. Didn't get to show off, you know, a lot of new things outside of course, the pathway. I got so distracted by that and by all the new views that I could get of Yukon Striker. But you know, a lot of things are still in progress, but I'm sure by next weekend with the fireworks, which I will be here for, then a lot will have changed. So until next time, guys, have a good one.
Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like the video, comment with anything you'd like me to cover in the future, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and support me on Patreon so that I can visit more parks and create more wonderful videos.